A little over a week ago, I was praying. In my time of prayer, I had a vision. And what I saw was a memory. It was something that I experienced when I was a little boy at my grandfather's church on 1521 D4 Avenue in Atlanta. They had kneeling benches with green pads, light-colored wood. And I had this vision, this memory of kneeling on that bench and looking at the top of that on the wood where they would serve communion and different things in prayer and times of people coming to the Lord, receiving the Lord. And I remember looking at the top of the wood as a child, and I remember seeing the wood marked by tears. I remember seeing the dried tear marks of people that came before the Lord, seeking the Lord. And in my heart, I heard the Spirit say, it's time for my church to begin to weep between the porch and the altar, to begin to seek my face, to begin to humble themselves and seek my face. It's time for us to get on our knees again. It's time for us to seek the Lord again. And listen to this, it's time for us to begin to weep again. Because if we'll weep, He'll turn our weeping into laughter. But we've got to weep. Before there's the joy, there's got to be the mourning, the weeping, the lamenting. How many of you know that's a part of what we need to do as the church? What do I need to cry over? I need to cry over my city. I need to weep over the devastation that I see going on in the world. I need to weep over the wars that I see raging in the world. I need to weep over my brothers and sisters in Christ who are in persecution in other parts of the world. I need to weep for that child whose belly is swollen because they have no food. I need to weep. I need to seek the Lord. I need to seek Him on behalf of my husband and wife. I need to seek Him on behalf of my children and my grandchildren, and if so be it, your great-grandchildren. There are moments in prayer when I'm praying that I become very aware of those prayers that have been prayed for me by past generations. And the Lord reminds me, those prayers are still active and they're still alive. Those things that they prayed for, the things that they sought after. I sought the Lord. And He answered me. I sought the Lord. Maybe today is a day where some people will run to the altar and just begin to weep. Because there's freedom in that. There's freedom when we begin to pour ourselves out before the Lord. He answered me and delivered me. Watch this. From all my fears. What is it that you fear? The Lord is my light and my salvation. Whom shall I fear? The Lord is the refuge and the stronghold of my life. Of whom shall I be afraid?